So the storage techniques is nothing but the techniques are the predefined keywords that we'll use to just find the values or extract the values with the given arrays or strings or objects. Okay. So now, for example, I have a string of particular with a particular group of data, and I want to extract some of the data, particular index value or something from the particular string. So what I'm going to use. So in that case, I'm going to use this which thing the string methods or array methods for extracting the data. So because here these methods help me to deal with these variables. To deal with the variables, I'll use my array methods like string methods, which is commonly called as the storage techniques, also in the short way. Okay, so if you go with the storage techniques, so first let's deal with the string methods. Okay, string storage techniques. So, so among them, let's go with first one. It will be index of. Okay, index of. So as I already mentioned previously also, in JavaScript, most of the names will be with the camel case is the best way to declare the variables. Okay, here if you see the storage technique names, most of them will be with the camel case methods only. Okay, so now the first method is the nothing but index of. So what is this index of will do? Okay, so this index of will help us to finding the first occurrence of the given character or word in a group of words. For example, so let me take an example of, right. So let product is equal product name is equal to so name. I'll give like okay, let me give a big message. MacBook Air and where is it? MacBook Pro. So here I have a message, nothing but string. We have declared to the whichever the variable name, product name. Okay. So now let me do one thing. Console.log off. Okay. Index of. Okay. So I want to check for the particular index name. Okay. So I'll give like product name dot index of. So let me give a way like MacBook. Let me copy this particular keyword here. Okay. So let us open this in the browser. So let me open console. Okay. So if you see here, I given a keyword called, what is the keyword? MacBook that I was searching for. So in my whole string, there are two keywords with the particular index, like with the particular name, like MacBook and MacBook. But my index of storage, this keyword, it will be helping me to just this method, string method, help me to extract the first occurrence. First occurrence in the sense, whichever comes first. That means, for example, if this MacBook is, let me make this, see, now I have a message bigger, but still, if I go to the browser and if I reload, see, my index is gone to 9. Why? Because if you calculate the index, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. At ninth index, my MacBook keyword is getting at the first instance, first time. So my second instance is coming after some other index value. So, but here I'll be accessing my index of method will be give me the particular value of the first occurrence. So that is the reason why I was getting the index of 9 value. Is it clear? Guys, is it clear? Okay, so let me take one more example. Then, okay, let me take my name is equal to, okay, Manoj, and I'll give like, no. Okay. So now here, how many names are there? There are two names with the same context, same spelling, same everything. But now I want to find what is the index of this first occurrence of Manoj. This Manoj I want to find. I mean index value. So can anybody tell me what is the first index value of this? Okay. For example, if I want to find the index of J, what is the index of J here? If I give like index of J, what is the value I'll get? Exactly 2, 3, 4. Okay. So let me give like name dot index of, I'll just give J. Okay. Now if I go to the browser, see I'm getting 4. So that is how my index of will give. It is just gives the first occurrence value, index value of my string. Is it clear now? Yes, in JavaScript, even space will be considered as index only. Okay. So this is what my index of method will give me the output. Yeah, so it is index of. So now let's go with the second method, nothing but last index of, index of. So if you just do the extraction of same thing, I'll do the last index. What is that? This product name. So what I'll do, console.log of, last index of. Okay. So what is the variable name here? Product name dot last index of. So if I give like, let me give MacBook, same keyword I was giving. Whichever I given here, I was giving the same keyword. But what is the difference here? What is the difference between this line and the other line? So, so first one we are checking, first technique we are using to check index of. Second, here we are just consoling the value for last index method. So now if I go here and if I reload, now if you see what is the value I got a value of 24. Why? Because here my first index method gives me the first instance. That means whichever comes first, there it will start. But my last index gives the whichever comes last. Okay. So for example, now if you calculate this string 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So from here where my complete string is getting, my particular keyword is getting called. See, that's why it was giving me index of 24. Last instance. Index of gives the first instance. last index of gives the last instance. For example, if I have one more, like Nagpur, Iron. Okay. Now, can you tell me what is the index, last index of this one? Hmm? 24 y plus index missing. Just give me a minute. Yeah, 39. Okay. So if you see 10 more characters, it was adding these also, and it was taking this occurrence. Got it? So that's how my index of last index of will work. It will just take the last occurrence. And here, this string methods is completely based on the working of the index values. So you need to be careful while dealing with these values. Why? Because, and don't forget that in JavaScript, always index value start with same. Is it one or zero? Yeah, so always my index value starts with 0. Got it? So this is what one of my string methods. So let us quickly go to the next method. That is nothing but charet. It also called as character at. Okay. So if you see so far, whatever the methods we have used, all are in the camel case type only. If you see last index of camel case and index of camel case, same way it is also camel case. So now what I'll do, let me use the same thing. Instead of creating multiple variables, we'll use this particular string. Okay, I'll do one thing. I'll get it out as a global variable. Okay, index of last index of character. So log of product name. Okay, okay, I want to product name dot what I need to give character at. Okay, so character at I given, and what is this? How it will work is, for example, if I give 39, can anybody guess what will be my output? Exactly. So first two methods given me the index number by using the value. Here by using the index, sorry, first to given the index value by using the value. Here it will give the value by using the particular index number. Got it? So that's how my character it will do. So there is one more similar method, nothing but character coded. Okay, so character coded. So how many of you have idea about ASA double A code? Like what to say? What is this code will be called as? Hmm, exactly. So I guess you people have idea. So for example, log of coded. So here first one is the character, second one is the character coded. Okay. So let me give product underscore name dot character coded. So let me give a value, same value, 39. Okay. So now if you see the output, So what I was getting? I'm getting a particular number. So why? Because, can anybody give me a brief about this? Yeah. So this here, what we are doing, we are getting the American Standard Code for information interchange. That is nothing but for each and every alphabet, there is a ASCII code will be assigned. So it was designed in the early 60s as a standard character set for the computers and electronic devices. Okay. So this ASCII is a 7-bit characteristic set containing 128 characters it will have. Okay. So simply to say, it's a binary machine language. Okay. So for M, the particular character that is assigned number is 77. So whenever you wanna get this American Standard Code for interchange, for information interchange for any alphabet, in such cases you can use this character coded. Most of the cases you'll never use this, but if anywhere you wanna, someone asks you to find the ASCII code, then you definitely have to deal with this character coded. And also in interview there is a chance they'll ask like, what is the difference between character and character coded? Okay, so I hope you already got the difference between what is meant by character and what is meant by character coded. Is it clear? Okay. So now, in the same similar way, we have one more thing, nothing but sub-str. Sub-str. So here, I wasn't calling substring. Even though it is a string, I wasn't calling substring. Why? Because I'll tell you. So let me console.log of sub-str. Sub-str of 1 second. Yeah, 39 comma 46 I given two values. Okay. So now, can you tell me what is the output? Where is the output? Okay. From 39, 40, 41, 42, 46. Okay. So what this sub-str did here? So my sub-str method usually help me to extracting portion of a, sorry, some portion of a string. For example, guys, are you able to hear me? Yeah. So let me give instead of this much lengthy one. So 1 to 5. So what I got here? I got how I got, including the space there. See. So what this sub-str will do is it will help me to extracting some portion of my string. Okay. For example, if I have a string and I want to extract a particular data here, in such cases, I can use this method. By using this index values, I can extract the particular uh, content, like whether it is a single word or multiple words, I can extract it out. For example, let me give one sec. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hmm, one sec. Why it was getting eight? 14. So, for example, let me brief you what my substr will exactly doing. So when I said that product name dot str of 8 comma 14, what it basically doing here is, so by default usually what will be the index values of this text? So it will be 1, right? Let me change color, and it will be 2, 3. Yeah. So like this it will start, right? So but what is the starting value? It will be 0. So whenever I give substr of particular variable, I want to access 8 comma 14, what it will do? First, it will calculate the index value. Like what it will do? It will calculate like 0 where it is starting. So here it was starting. It will go until 8th index. So I'll go like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is what my 8th index. So then in the second value I was mentioning as 14, right? So basically it is not the index value. Okay. So what I was telling how many characters I wanna extract after my particular content index value that I mentioned in the starting. That means once it reaches here, from here this point, it will take 14 characters right side. So now again my index value will start here. So how it will do? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So let's see here. If you see, including the space I was getting, so that's why I was not getting and. So if I give 7 and 14, see, yeah, yeah, where is it? So where is the 7th index will come? This one, right? Okay. How many letters are there in MacBook? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I don't want to mess up you people. So 8 comma 8. It will be clear example. It will be good. Okay. So can anybody tell me what we exactly did here with the product name variable? Guys, can anybody tell me what we did here and what will be the output? Leave. I'll only tell. Okay, my sub str string method, what it will do? first by using the index value and the count number that you give, it will extract the particular portion of my content of any string. For example, if first I was given a string 8 index, so it will check for where my index 8 value will come. From there, it will extract 9 characters. But there is a difference here is the first value, okay, so whichever the first value that we are giving, so it will take index value will be starts at 0, okay, but second one, whichever the value you're giving, it will not calculate index value from 0, it will calculate from index value of 1 only. That means, so here I have a space 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So from here I was starting, okay, so from here now I need to calculate 9 characters. So what I'll do, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So I was adding in this way. So here if I use for start from 0, how it will be 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, but I'll be calculating with 1 directly, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So and 9, I'll be getting exact 9 values here. But if it starts from 0, what I'll get until here, okay. So that's how my sub-str will work. The first value deals with from which index I want to remove that word, as simply to say I need to start the adding, and the second value will tell that from that particular point how many characters I want to extract out to give the output. So when I give 8 comma 9, what it was doing, it was just from 8th index it was starting, and it was extracting 9 characters from there. Clear? Okay. So now if we go with that, as I said, similar method, why I didn't call substitute? Yeah, please. Okay. Let me do one thing. Let me change this. So just imagine I have a keyword here with my name. Okay. So now what I'll do, name dot, yeah, 0, sorry, 0 comma 5 I was giving. So can anybody tell me what will be the output? Sure. See what it was doing. So here it was just the first value it was telling where I need to start my extraction. So I given as index value 0. So index value 0 will be here only, right? M letter. Then I was telling to extract 5 characters. So how many characters here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 characters in Manoj. So that's why it was taking as 5 characters. Okay. For example, if I give 5 comma 5, what will be the value? Zero, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, there is, I'll tell you why it was F5 comma 6. So why? Because see, Sebastian, what it was doing, it was just, yeah, no, substring it should do. Let me do one thing. Let me go with second method also. Second one is substring. Okay, don't ever confuse between a method substr and substring. Okay, so both are string methods only, but one will be extracting the value and the second will be same, it will do the same thing, but the way how it will extract is using the normal index value. That means, for example, the same thing if I give here. Now name dot substring of 5 comma 5. Okay. So and if you see the output, what happened? It's not a function. What the heck? It wasn't showing. Just now it was showing substring, right? Sorry. So let me check the output now. What the heck? It was showing error. It wasn't giving me anything. So let's change the value. So it was giving e comma e space a. Okay. E space a means where it will be getting. Okay. Now if you see here, substr, just give me a minute. Someone is continuously. So if you see here, when I deal with the first one substr, so how it was doing, it was checking for the index value, and from there again it was adding that how many characters I want. But coming to substring, what it will do, so it will extract the portion same way as substr, but here there will be no proper index like how you were mentioned. For example, when I say I want to extract the Kumar from this Manoj, what is the value I need to give? For example, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At the fifth index, my first letter is starting. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I guess. Okay. So if I give like at fifth index, it was starting and it need to end at 10th index, for example. So 11th index, I'll give. I'll tell you why I was giving 11th index. So these substring methods, what these are doing is whatever the value you give, for example, when I give 11, so it will take the value with -1 every time. For example, if I give 10, it will take the value with -1. That means how many letters it was taking. So when I was expecting a 10 letters, it will give me output of only 9 letters. So for example, if you see from here to here, how many characters are there totally? There are, if you go with 0th index, how many characters? Can anybody tell me how many characters are there? Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 are there, right? We including 0. So, for example, I give like 0, comma 10. So, if you see my output, whatever I have here, so I'll not get the complete output. One word is getting missed. Why? Because here it was considering as 10 minus 1 every time. That's what happened with substr and substring. That's why always I need to add one more character more. Why? Because the substring method always removing me one character. So if you see, same thing happened here. So now I was getting all the 10 characters or not. So the only difference here is both my substr and substring is extracting the values that I needed. So sorry, particular content that is it needed in between the index, it was extracting. But only difference is my substr method, it will check for the first value, gives the index value, and from that particular point it will extract how many characters you want. But my substring is not like that. So substring will be calculating index value from starting to end. So when I give 0 to 11, what it will do, it will start at 0 and it will end at 10th character, and it will extract my output. Like not like substr, what it will do, for example, if I give the same value 0 comma 11, so can anybody guess me what is the output of this? Will I get the same output or not? But if I make it 5, now tell me what will be the output. I'll not get the full word, I'll get until this. So how many characters I have here? If we calculate 3, 4, 5, including space 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 characters are there. So what it was doing, it was starting at fifth index. So fifth index is Kumar, and it was ending at, after that it was taking 10 characters. Why? Because 11 I given. So always str methods and str string method both will minus 1 from its end value. Clear? Okay. So that's how my substr and substring will do here. Okay. So now there is one similar value to the index of, we will be going to see now. So index of, you already know what it will do. It will give the index of a particular value. So in the same way, we have the one more thing called as search method. Okay. So this search method also helps you to finding the first occurrence of a given character or word. For example, okay, so let me give, okay, search is the method. So search value product name dot search of, what I need to give. Do I need to give? I'll just give like same thing. MacBook I have given. Okay. So now see the difference between what we are getting here and here. So here also I was giving one index, we are given, right? One method. So if I go with the output, let's see what is my output. So both are giving me the same output or not? Okay. But what is the difference between this index of and search is, so when you are using index, okay, so it will pass the, it will go with the, it will pass two parameters. Like for example, let me go with a brief example. If I write, it will be easy. If there is a board, just give me a minute. Let me think of an example that I can give you. Hello. Okay. let me give like okay, given like this m comma 5. So I'll give the same thing here also. Why? Because there is no m in it. So if you see here, so first one is first method I was using index of, and second method I was using search thing. Okay. But when it comes to the output, and I was giving the value of also same. But when it comes to the output, so what is the output I was getting? First index of I was getting as what I was getting? 10. But second I was getting as 4. Can anybody guess why we are getting in that, why the like that? Hmm? So basically here, if you see, my index of method is allowing me to start with the two parameters. That means, so if you see the same way, like substr, what it was telling? It was telling extract the value after the particular point of index that I give. In the same way, index of what I was doing, it was telling you try to find the keyword of A only after index completing 5 indexes. That means it will start here, it will calculate 5 indexes like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then it will search for where is the keyword A after the fifth index. So at which particular, so if you see here it was 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was starting here. Now it need to find the A after the fifth index. So where it is? Here it is the first occurrence, right? A. So what is the index of this A now? From if we calculate from here to there. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So my A is under the 10th index. So basically, index and search, if you pass normal values, like if you pass a single value, it will give you the same output. Okay. But when you go with the multiple parameters, my index of will give me the privilege. It will give me the advantage like following searching the first occurrence after a particular number of characters. But coming to the search, it is not like that. It will not support these like these two parameters. So it will consider only one parameter A. So it will find in this particular variable where is my A is coming for the first time. So if you see here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. fourth index I was getting 8. And that's the reason why, if you see, search I was getting 4 and index of I was getting 10. So index of supporting me two parameters. So one value in the two parameters, one will deal with from where it need to start searching, and the second will tell that where is the first occurrence of that particular character. Is it clear? So no doubt with this, right? Between the index and search. Guys, I'm asking you people, just let me know. Are you clear? Okay. So now let me quickly go to the next topic. Nothing but basic topics I'll go with. Replace quickly, I'll clear. So let me go with console dot log of. And now let me go with the name dot go with I wanna replace it with that's not okay. So if you see here, so what is my replace method is doing? It was just helping me to replace the particular string value with a new value. So like if you see, I was just accessing my identifier and I was using a replace method and I was telling which particular value I want to replace. So here, if you say I have Manoj Kumar Chaudhary, okay. So this particular part I don't want. I want to replace it with some my surname. So first value will be the content that I want to replace, and second value will be the content that I need to update. Clear? Is it clear how replace will work basically? Okay. So this is how it is. Whatever the methods that you are seeing, like last index, substr, this and all, you are seeing the basic examples here now. Okay. So if you go in depth with these methods, it, yeah, yes, you can. There are methods. There are few methods which you can use to even change by using the numeric values. You are asking about index values, right? Yeah, you can do that. Okay. So, so in the same way, like if you see here, replace, we have some other methods like two uppercase, two lowercase. So basically what this will help you to do, you already know it's just in the name. So if you use the name start to uppercase, what it will do? It will convert all the content in that into the uppercase. If I use like name start lowercase, what it will do? It will just convert all my names into the lowercase. Okay. So, and also there is one method called as trim that you need to know about. Okay. So, trim. So, is anybody have idea what trim will do? So it will just help me to trim the first gap and last gap and also its middle gap. For example, so let me take variable product, okay, is equal to, so I taken a product variable and I given like this. As I mentioned, within the string, always space also will be calculated, right? So one, two, for example, I given like this. Yeah. Again, I given spaces, array, and again I was given few spaces. Okay. So now, if I give like console.log of product, what will be the output? I'll get in the same way, right? The unwanted spaces. So, for example, I'll give like product dot remove like this. So what it did here? Can you tell me what it exactly did here? Still not getting any idea. Hmm? Yeah. So how many characters are there in this particular thing now in the product? Hmm? So if you calculate is there are 11 are there really? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So, but how many alphabets are there in this? But why I was getting 11 index length here? Because even the spaces are considered as the value in a string. So when I use like product dot trim, okay, I given space. So now tell me how many values I have here. What is the length of my string now? I was getting 7. So that means 4 characters are get deleted. What are those? So as I said, trim will help me to delete the content from starting and the ending unwanted spaces. So that's what my trim will do. Trim will usually help us to remove the first gap and the last gap, where we'll use whenever a user is declared any string values and by mistake if we have given any spaces, what it will do when you use the index methods, it will create an issue. That space also will be considered as one of the character there. So to avoid these type of mistakes, so that's where the trim method came into the picture. So my trim method, what it will do, trim will usually help us to eliminate the starting and the ending spaces of my string. Is it clear? Guys, I'm asking you people, is it clear or not? If you don't understand, ask me. I'll just explain one more time. But don't be calm. Okay. Okay. So next I'll go with one more method, nothing but split here. So it is one of the method that you very much much used when you're dealing with any portals like extended portals. For example, take an example like you people are all uploading your resumes to the LinkedIn. Just imagine. So some people will upload .doc, some people will upload .pdf, some will upload some other extension. Just imagine .excel. But how the browser will be finding out how the particular web page, divide them and find out which particular extension that you are using. Okay. So for example, let me take the same thing. What we take an example. Let resume is equal to, I'll give like achievers id dot pdf. Okay. I given like this. Okay. Now what I need to do, I want to find the name of the develop person who applied for job and also the extension of that particular thing. So to do that, so what is the only thing that I have? Dot is the midpoint for both of them, right? So see dot before I have the name, after dot I'll have always the extension. So I'll use this simple logic, and what I'll do, I do like console dot log off. Okay, I forgive dot. Okay, so what will be the output I'll be going to get? Can anybody guess? Can anybody guess what is the output I'll get? What is the output? Hmm? Abhay, I'm asking you people, tell me what will be the output. See carefully. I'm again telling, see that line very carefully. Line number 45 and 46, and tell me the output. Dot only I'll get what I'll get. So I was just consoling dot here. There is nothing else I was accessing anything here. So I'll get dot only, right? What else I'll get? For that also you are thinking like a rocket science. If I used any method like, for example, instead of this, if I use like renew resume dot, what is the method that we are using? Split. Okay. So if I give in this way, then what will be the output? Then my output may come like this. Achievers IT, and I'll get PDF. It was extracting it into what it was doing. Basically, my split method is dividing my string into multiple part as per the decimeter. Okay, converting string into an array. Okay, my split method will help me to convert any string into an array. Clear? For example, okay, like this only. Name dot split off. So where is my name? Manoj Kumar Chaudhary. So what I got now? I got Manoj Kumar Chaudhary. It was before it was a single string. Now it was converted into array. How? I was telling, wherever space is there, you split that into a new array, new item in the array. So what it was doing, it starts calculating from starting, and once it found here, space is seen here. So I was using split here. So it will consider this as one keyword. Then again after the space, it will start. It will take as one more. Again space is there. It will convert it into one variable in the, sorry, one more value in the array. So like that, wherever space is there, so that space will be considered as one keyword, and it was my whole string is converted into an array here. Is it clear? Okay. So that's how my, which method it is? Split method will do, help us. Okay. Is anybody have any doubts with the methods that we have seen so far? Like index of, last index, character, this and all. Hmm? Pardon? Split method. Okay. So let's do if you see here, I was taking a string here. Just imagine I was taking a string like Manoj. Give a name. Give some names here. Okay. So I given four names. Five names I given. So now if I console.log off, so what will be the output that I'll get? Tell me. It is a string and I was get as a single string, right? But what I'll do, I'll make a small change like type of students, but here let. So if when I kept it empty, don't even consider it as empty. See, if I give like this, it is empty. But when I give a space like this, it is considered as a empty space. Okay. Now let's go out and check. So it is a string here. So by default also, it was first telling string only. Why? Because it was getting executed first. So if I just cut it off, and let me keep it like this only. I'll just change the position. So what I was getting now. Did you see what we are getting here, the output? Hmm? So basically what it was doing, before also it was string, after also it was string. But in the first occurrence, it was giving me output of a string. But coming to the second one, it was converted my whole string into an array. Why? Because here I used a students dot split method I used. So in the split, what I was doing, in the students, wherever the space is there, before that content, whatever is there, I want that as, I was taking that as one particular item in the array. That means this space, I have spaces in between each and every name. So by using this space, I was just making this as a one array. Okay. For example, if you wanna clear it more clearly, if you want to explain, let's check the output now. So in my array, how many items are there? Can anybody guess? Tell me now. It is string, you already know. But in this one, consider it as one array. How many items are there in this array? Exactly. There is only one, because even though I use the split, I wasn't splitting it properly. So if you see, only one quotation is there for whole word. But here instead of space, if I give a comma, now if you see how many things are there in my array now. Totally I have 5. You can see each and every name is separated. By using comma, I was separating it into each value into one of the array value. Clear? Is it understood now? Okay. So this is how my some of the string methods will help. So you already know concatenation, right? So what concatenation will do? Just adding the variables, right? For example, the same thing like resume, I'll give like uh, what I'll do, I'll give like variable products is equal to React. Okay, so then I'll do like variable fruits is equal to banana, apple, and then I'll go with variable names is equal to I'll give like knowledge. Okay, so now I have 3 variables here. So what I'll do, concatenate all these with some proper sentence and convert it these variables into a proper sentence. Like products dot concat. You know the method already, right? Concat is there. Concat of fruits, comma, name. I given like this, just imagine. So now tell me what will be the output. Can anybody tell me what will be the output? I got the output. So is there any other way that I can get the same output? Hmm? Am I getting the same output or not? So that is what concatenation. Concatenation can be done by using the keyword, and also what is its shorthand property? Plus symbol. By using plus also, you can concatenate multiple properties into one. Clear? Okay. So that's what about today's session. And these are not the only string methods. Okay. So there are many more other string methods are there. You try to kindly check like how many types of string methods are there. Okay. So these are some of the basic things that we'll use in JavaScript. Is it clear? Okay, I guess there are more than 36 types of string methods are there. Okay, you people try to check and try to what is your today's task is? I want you to create an example for each and every string method. Clear? And be sure that what each string method is will do. Okay. And I want you people to share with a proper documentation. I want. Okay. Print on the HTML page like what is the name of the method and what it will do. And I want an example for that. Clear? So that's what about today's session. And tomorrow's session we'll be discussing about the array method. So String methods we will not use that much, but array methods we'll use in every function or every iterations that you go with the frameworks. So try to check the array methods also parallelly. Okay. And be ready with the array methods tomorrow. Okay. So tomorrow we'll be discussing about the array methods. Clear? And after array methods, once these are completed, we'll be going to discuss about the predefined objects. So predefined objects is nothing but strings, arrays, objects, math, date, bomb, bomb in the sense not bomb, BOM, browser object model. So events console. So first we'll start with events. Okay. So once tomorrow will be this, our tomorrow's topic will be array methods and events. Clear? So try to complete the task. And how many of you completed the task that I have given on Friday, I guess. Friday or Thursday? Yeah. How many of you completed? Hmm? Bhuwana, Elango, Niyanta, Vishnupriya, Ravi. Then who else is completed? What about the remaining people? Hmm? Only 5 people are completed. Can do anything. I was mentioned clearly that the topic is important and I given the task which will help you to understand the topic very clearly. But you people still didn't take it seriously. I can't do anything. Okay. Okay, you 5 people, Niyanta, Bhuvana, Vishnupriya, Alango, Sridhar, kindly share your task in the group. Okay. Clear? Okay. Yes. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye.